There's Freya Ridings and Castles. And I know some people get annoyed there when I don't mention certain songs. So before the break, there was there was Perry Como, really well known. But then just before that, there was a Canadian singer-songwriter and goes by the stage name of AHI, just in case you're wondering. The song was Until Now. And until now, I didn't know that our own Ciaran Cannon did any cycling, but it seems that he does. You may hear Ciaran on weekends on our sports shows, and he is going to be undertaking a sporting adventure of his own next month, because he's cycling from Malin to Mizen, from Mizen to Malin, and it'll be over 6 days, so it starts on the 7th of September. And it's for Cycle Against Suicide. And Ciaran joins us now at the other side of the desk today, Ciaran.
John, thanks for having me. How's the form?
Good. It's a bit more daunting over there, isn't it?
Never was nervous where you were sitting, but I'm slightly nervous here today. I'm not going to lie to you.
The few occasions I've been over there, I felt exactly the same. Over here, you're sort of more in control, but over there, you can have anything fired at you. I won't be firing very much at you, trust me. But I do want to ask you a few questions about the cycle. First of all, why did you choose Cycle Against Suicide?
They do amazing work, John, and even as far back when I was in secondary school, the people from the committee would come into the schools and do great work. It's just they make a valuable contribution to the public, and it's all about education regarding mental health and suicide as well, and they do a lot of great work in the community. But it's an annual event, John, so it's well advertised. I'm not too sure how many years now this cycle's going on for, but it's going on for a long, long time.
So you won't be on the road on your own?
65 in total, John. 65 people,
okay.
and massive support crews as well. And
so you're able to tap into that. It's not like you've got to organise your support driver and stuff like that.
No, all that's laid on for you, so it is, John. And lots of people are doing it this year. They've done it in the past. And once upon a time, they'd be doing it for the first time as well. So a lot of advice there. And
this is your first time?
This is my first time.
Have you ever done, what's the longest cycle you've
done? I done the Paddy de Lap one in Letterkenny. I done Sligo to Letterkenny a few times. Very enjoyable. Yeah. Done it in the sunny weather, done it in the not so good weather. Great.
Yeah, that was a great event.
Brilliant. I think 2016 was the last time I done it. Don't think it was available to do since.
So have you been on the bike? Do you do a lot of cycling?
Yeah, I tell you, 2015 and 16 and 14 I would have done a lot, but between music and DJing and radio, I didn't do a lot in the last few years. So January's when it all started this year. This is the year that I came back on the bike, and I have a lot to thank my sister and my mum as well. To Christmas presents, there was tracksuits there was gym membership there, every hint that I was putting on a little bit of weight. So I'd like to thank those people as well for certainly playing a part in this.
So you took the hint and you got the bike out again.
And here I am.
You got back up on the bike.
Back up on the bike.
There's no feeling like it, is there?
No feeling like it. January, February, I was a regular at the spinning classes in the Hour Leisure Centre, Letterkenny. That's where it all started off, and that whet the appetite.
Okay. So what kind of training have you been doing for this? Because this is 6 days, and it's a lot of kilometres.
Yeah, my attitude at the minute, John, is about getting out on the bike as much as possible, because you're out 6 days in a row. So over the last few weeks, it has been one big cycle a week, and then it's just about getting out on the bike. So the biggest cycle is usually around 100k. So that's only once a week, and then the other ones, it could be as low as 40k, 60, 50k.
But when you break it up over, it's a long distance, when you break it up over 6 days, what's the average distance per day?
The shortest day, John, is 95k. That's from Lahinch in County Clare to Salt Hill in County Galway. That's 95k. There's one day 135, so.
All right.
But the hill elevation, you're familiar with cycling yourself, John. The hill elevation that day is quite low, so that's always enjoyable.
Yeah. Well, if you've been out regularly doing hundreds in one day, then you'll no problem managing 130.
Yeah. Looking forward to it, and it's all levels of fitness as well, John. So it's a great website there, Cycle Against Suicide, if any of your listeners would like to have a look at it.
That's a big group on the road. They're split up into smaller groups, obviously, but that's
3 groups.
Yeah, okay. And then everything's all mapped out to where you stay, and broadly speaking, the times.
Yeah, we're heading away on Saturday the 7th from Donegal down to Cork, down to Bantry. Day 1 is Sunday the 8th, and the final day it's the Mull Park Hotel in Donegal town to Malin Head. It's 126k, and Well, we're not too much forget about that, but I can imagine how I'm going to be feeling at the end. All sorts of emotions. It's going to be an enjoyable feeling, hopefully. Yeah.
You'll be relieved to see Bamba's crown.
Most certainly.
Yeah. But I suppose at this stage now, with all the training that's gone in and all the preparation, you just want to get to the start line.
Yeah, excited. Yeah, excited to tell you the truth. Might not be doing too much in the days leading up to it, but a few big cycles planned now over the next few weeks, and over the next few weeks, and excitement beginning to build, at least.
And you'll have plenty of energy bars and jelly babies on board.
Plenty of plenty of liquid and plenty of water. Yeah.
So if people want to support you in this, do you have a GoFundMe page or?
Yeah, there's a fundraising link that those guys set up for you as well when you register. When you registered back in January, so the link was there for the fundraising. I didn't launch it until about maybe 3 weeks ago, so it's going very well. I'd like to thank everybody who's donated so far. So the link is available on my social media, pages right across Facebook and different things like that there. And I would like to huge thanks to everybody who contributed so far. Okay. And I would, if anybody out there would like to donate, I'd greatly appreciate it. No matter how small, it'd be greatly appreciated.
It all adds up. So Ciaran Cannon, Ciaran spelled with a C, on social media, and people will get the links there. Well, listen, still a small bit to go, but not that long. And the best of luck when it does come around.
Thank you so much, John. Just before I let you go, John, next Friday we're having a fundraising day in my own hometown of Kilcara. We're having a bucket collection, and there'll be a few spinning bikes there for people to test their fitness levels. And who knows?
Where in Kilcara is that?
Letcher. It's just on the outskirts of the village, just my own homestead there, so at the crossroads. So there'll be bucket collection there, and I'd like to thank everybody who's volunteered to help out on the day. And if you're from the area and you're tuning in today, if you have 20 minutes to spare, we'd really appreciate coming along.
Get up on one of the spinning bikes. Have a go.
Have a go, exactly, John.
All right, thanks, Ciaran.
Thank you, John.
Get with the best. Virgin Media, Ireland's best broadband with